I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for what you are about to see. This is utterly disgusting. Now, if you look at the level of the hero I am playing, or rather the account I'm playing on, you can see this is a brand new account. And this got me thinking, right? I wanted to level up an account because I want this account to play in competitive. I just wanted a new account, right? My reasons for the new account are basically, I don't know, I just kind of want a new account. That's sort of it. But I've played a lot of Overwatch before, and this gives us a lot of very worrying issues with the game right now. And it's a debate about smurfing. It's also a debate about all of these, oh my god, a bronze to GM challenge, which by the way is utterly terrible. So the question is, how can this even be fixed? So on consoles, there is a huge problem with smurfing. It's incredibly massive. We've covered this on the channel before, but it's worth raising again. On the consoles, you can just straight up make new accounts, and you can be like, okay, I'm just going to make a new account, a new account, a new account. You don't have to pay for it. That is actually crazy, because what that means is people just don't care, because you can just make new accounts. You'll get players of a certain skill level, let's say gold, who then want to play in bronze, so they make a new account, throw loads of matches, and then, well, quite frankly, take the piss in bronze and get loads of kills, feel great about themselves, but they're not actually getting any better at the game because they're a gold player. They're just smurfing in bronze, and that ruins the game. Now, I am under no illusions here, ladies and gentlemen, and you guys shouldn't be as well. On console, this is a massive problem. It is an incredibly massive problem. On PC, it's not as bad. I mean, look at this. Look at that person. They just don't realize that I've got wall hack up because they're brand new to the game. Because I've literally just played on this account, you know, I think this is like the third game probably on this account that I've played. It's in quick play, by the way. It's not in competitive because you need to be level 25 to get to competitive, but we'll get onto that in a second. So what's going on here? What's the issue? Now, on PC, you can make new accounts, right? And you'll often see, you'll get a lot of streamers out there and it'll be like, okay, I'm going to do bronze to GM challenge and it's going to be really cool for my viewers. It's not against the game's terms of service and all of that stuff, because what the devs say is, well, actually, very fast, the game will identify you as a much better player, and then it will start putting you in games against players of relevant skill. So your MMR will be higher because you're getting a lot of kills, you're doing a lot of Overwatch related stuff, much better scores and stats than somebody who's straight up new to the game. The issue is the damage that you cause going from bronze or whatever level it would be. I think, to be honest, if I and when I place this account, I mean, look at this, right? Look at that Widow, and then I just blow her away, because I'm actually a way better DPS player than the people I'm playing against. But I know this is a really early game, right? So the game's like a really early match in the career of this account, so it's got to work out where my skill level is and then match me accordingly. The point I want to make, though, is the damage, the collateral damage this does to everybody else playing is phenomenal, because in all of these games you guys are seeing here, we're just watching like a Havana game here. I mean, I'm playing Widow because I know I can just like one-tap people in the head and it's going to be super powerful. How can you not say, I'm not carrying this game? Like, it's just ridiculous, and I'm ruining this game for everybody else, really, for no fault of my own, because I'm just better than these players and I've got no other way of playing. So watch this. Like, I literally walk behind them, kill the Widow. I don't know what Ashe is doing over there. Let's kill the Ashe. Then I'm like, oh, look, they're going to actually capture the point. Well, no, they're not, because I'm just going to kill everyone. I literally killed the entire enemy team. I can't do that at the level I play the game. I'd be killed, right? But I can at this level. So the idea I want to talk about here is, like, I go into the game, and I think once I place, probably I'll be platinum. And am I a platinum DPS player? No. I'm a much better than platinum. So in those games of comp, I'm going to ruin them. But it's not just about competitive, right? It's about all of the games to get me to that level. Now, okay, you've got to level the account up to 25 to play competitive. What about all of these quick play games that I'm absolutely ruining because I am smurfing in these games? Not because I want to, just because I want to get this account up to competitive and play. So this is the issue, right? Like, how can Blizzard fix this? Because I am genuine. I'm not doing this because I want to be like, lol, haha, I want to ruin these people at lower ranks, because I think that's absolutely crazy, right? When I started playing Overwatch, it was at the launch of the game, and I calibrated into ranked, and that's the level I play at, right? And that's fine. But when I make a new account, the game is like, oh no, actually, you can just start fresh. That is totally wrong. I think that needs to change, to be honest. Now, there's been a bunch of ideas thrown around. People saying like, okay, what about allowing, you have to be account level 100 before you can play in competitive? Or what about you need to play a certain amount of hours on this hero? Let's say at least 5 hours on Tracer before you can even touch Tracer in competitive. They don't work because it doesn't matter. Like, you can't put a time on somebody's ability. Everybody has got a different ability level. Now, I fully believe you can and you will get better the more you play the game, but it's different for everyone. Like maybe it would take me 100 hours to get maybe into the next tier of play with Tracer. But it might take somebody else only 50 hours, and then it might take a really good player only 10 hours. It might take a much worse player 500 hours. So you can't equate time played to skill of the player, because if that was true, everybody as they played the game would just get better, and that doesn't happen, right? Because some people have natural skill levels and you just hit the ceiling and it's like, okay, it's fine, I will always be a platinum DPS. That's fine, that doesn't matter, that's not bad. I always say rank doesn't matter, right? That's fine. But my issue is it's the getting to that point. And when I look at my experience here from playing on this account today, I'm ruining these games. Like I'm playing Tracer here and I'm literally just killing everybody. The enemy team, you can see probably if you've paid attention to the chat, people are leaving the game because they're just getting destroyed. What is my impact on those? That was my chair. I don't know if you guys heard that. This is a bit rusty. But what is my impact on those players, right? Like somebody's left the game there. Or does that say join the game? I think that's left the game, right? I'm actually, I don't have my glasses on. Hang on. I think that's left the game. I don't know. But it disappeared before I got my glasses on. But I am ruining the game, right? Maybe those players, see there's somebody else left the game, right? Somebody's joined the game, okay? But maybe they're like, oh my God, this is crap. There's a smurf in the game. I don't want to play. That's not my fault. That's the game's fault for putting me in this. So how do you fix this, right? And the only solution I've got to this is you can link your account to your existing accounts and it gives you the similar sort of rank, an MMR. The issue with this is it can be abused, because what would happen is people would be like, okay, I've got let's say a GM account, right? And I want to pair it with like my new account, right? But actually this new account is not for me, somebody else is going to play on it, and it opens this whole can of worms where you can't really track. It's okay for me if I'm being genuine and like, all right, okay, this is me, it's the same account and I've bought a new account, but guys, it's still the same as me, it's still the same as the absolute unit account, let's say, so just put me into master and let me get on with it, you know, let me play comp, it's verified, it's fine. Maybe there's a way they can do it like that. Maybe there's a way they can tie it into your phone number, for example, which they do for top 500. Because in that way, you could say, okay, this is actually me. It's my phone number. I would like to verify this new account, and I'd like this account to have the same MMR as my other account because I'm the same player. Now, there's another problem to this as well, and this is the reason why people generally start new accounts. Yes, you've got trolls, you've got all of that. But recently, we featured a player on Overanalyzed, and this player was in gold, was a Widowmaker one trick, was pretty good, right? But didn't really have much of an Overwatch brain. But the aim was incredible on this player. Thing is, though, this player made a new account and just carried on playing Widowmaker one trick and then got placed in Diamond. I think in Platinum, then got into Diamond. So that is actually a huge change from being in Gold. So that player, through making a new account, actually went up in the rank. So if you had said to that player, okay, you can make a new account, but it's just going to be Gold like your other account, would they have made a new account? Does like things like greed come into this? Because obviously Blizzard get paid when they buy a new account, right? There's all these crazy conspiracy theories you can go into. It is a massively complex subject. On console, it is much worse than on PC. In fact, it is so bad on console that something really needs to be done because the game is a ruin. I've watched one of my friends play Overwatch on console. I won't name them because they're probably watching this video. They know who they are. And honestly, I could not believe what was going on. It was clear there was smurfs in the game. This was it was like a low plat game. So it wasn't like massively high sort of skill game. But there was a player in that game that was just incredibly good, like way better than the other players. And it's like that. How is that? You could identify it as a smurf, and it was also a relatively lower level account, which again is kind of a bit of a giveaway. It was not great, right? But the damage these accounts cause is just massive. Like, I have no doubt that I have caused damage to the game today through leveling up this account, and I don't want to do that. I don't think this is great for people. I mean, look at me. Like, I'm just messing around on Tracer. It's been ages since I've played Tracer. Look at the enemy. Look at what's this Junkrat doing. He probably doesn't know how to play Junkrat because he's probably brand new to the game. But the thing is, the game will eventually put me into quick play matches with people of a similar quick play MMR. So they'll be similar skill-wise to me. So it'll kind of be okay. But it's the damage leading up to that. That's the problem. And then when I get placed in competitive, maybe I could lose games, right? Intentionally to drop my rank. You know, would it be fair that I think this season, when I've been playing on DPS, I'm high master on absolute unit. So it's like, okay, that's not too bad, right? But if you put a high master player into like a gold game, that's just a joke, right? Even into a plat game, it's a joke. That player is just going to annihilate in that game. But I could theoretically use this new account and abuse it to keep myself at that level to just have games like this, right? Okay, this is quick play, so you can say it doesn't matter. I'm not really affecting people's rank. But it's more about, it's just more than that. I'm damaging their thoughts towards the game because there is no balance here. You know what this feels like, right? And I'm gonna call out the Fortnite guys here. This feels like Fortnite, where you're just coming straight in, and me as somebody who's played a lot of Overwatch against just random guys, you're just annihilating them. And you can be like, hey, check out my montage. Look at this, I got a 4 kill, I got a 5 kill. That thing on Havana. I mean, what have I just done? I just walk behind them and blitz 2 of them. It's like, what the hell? I can't do that in my rank. I'd be dead. You know what I mean? But you can when it's just free for all, and that's just not great. Like, it's not great. Okay, disclaimer. Yeah, this is a level 5 account that this footage is here, so it's not like I've played hundreds of games. The game will put me with players of a fairly equal skill, so it shouldn't be as bad. But the damage remains, guys, and that is something I think needs to be sorted. Because I look at Overwatch and I say, I see things like, all right, 222, if it eventually comes out to comp, okay, that's going to help. But what about all these other issues? What about these issues of smurfing? What about the issues the console players have got with that? What about, it ruins the game, and I don't know why Blizzard haven't really looked at this, because I'll be totally honest, it's been a while since I've made a new account. All my accounts are placed, and they're all around the same sort of level most of the time. The problem with that is I've like it's like I'm in a little bubble there, and I don't need to like play out of that bubble. You know what I'm saying? And everything's fine to me, and I'm placing against players of like similar skill, and it's all fine. Yeah, I can moan about team comps, but when I look around at you guys and I watch what you guys are saying, you're like, but Sty, there's a major smurf problem, but Sty, I've got this issue. It's like I have to go and check that out, and honestly, what I'm seeing here is not great. Like, I feel genuinely bad playing these games because I'm just wrecking these people, and it's not fun, right? It just isn't fun for them. Is it fun for me? I mean, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't, because I mean, everybody likes to feel like they're killing everyone, right? And I think that's the law of it, because if you can just keep doing this, and especially on console because you can, it doesn't feel great. I don't know. Guys, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Maybe I've blown this out of proportion. I don't think I have. I think this is a real issue that needs to be looked at, especially having like tasted this myself today through playing it. It's just been like, oh my lord. All right, guys, I've been Stylosa. This is Unit Lost. If you enjoyed the video, remember, you can subscribe to the channel and click the bell because you'll get alerted to when videos go live on the channel. And also follow me on Twitter, which is @Stylosa. Also the same on Instagram. And I'll catch you lovely jubbly lot on the next one. Toodaloo.